All right, so let's kick it off and welcome to the Flyte Community Sync. Today is November 15th, 2022. It's only 10 days to Black Friday this year in the United States. Time is flying, but who am I telling this? My name is Martin Stein. I'm your host with Union. And before we kick it off, we do have a few housekeeping notes. Number one, this community sync is being recorded and we're going to share it on social media. And number two, if you have questions, please chime in. We want to keep it interactive. I think there's a way to give you a reaction, raise your hand, and the team will help you and bring you in so we can have a conversation. With that, to the agenda. This will be an interesting community sync today. We have community updates from Samhita. Samhita is going to talk about the Hacktoberfest and is going to give us a recap. It's going to be very interesting. We also have Eduardo Apolinario. He's going to give us a DBT plugin demo today, and I'm super excited about seeing the integration into DBT and learning more about it. Last but not least, we do have a special guest. We have Calvin Leather from Embark Veterinary here today, and Calvin is going to give us some insights about how Embark is using Flyte, but overall also the challenges with regards to research and operational data flows. So we're going to learn a whole lot about what's going on at Embark today. So with that, let's dive into our first topic, the community update and the Hacktoberfest. So Samhita, if you're there, please unmute yourself, introduce yourself. Let us know what happened at the Hacktoberfest.
Yeah, sure. Hey, everyone. My name is Samhita. I'm with the Union AI team. So we have had an amazing Hacktoberfest this year. Sandra, next slide, please. Yeah, so we saw 23 contributors. We closed about 42 issues, and we received over 50 pull requests. Those were some nice numbers. And congratulations, Ryan Nazareth, on being our top contributor and for winning O'Reilly's $500 annual subscription price plus Flyte swag. Yeah, so Ryan worked on a couple of PRs. He added a plugin for supporting WEX data frame type. He worked on type transformer for TensorFlow TF record. He fixed MyPy errors for incompatible types and added a tutorial on running an NLP workflow with Flyte. Yeah, so thanks, Ryan, and kudos to you. Next slide, please. Yeah, other noteworthy contributions include TensorFlow tensor and model types by Vivek and Tushar, Gitpod environment setup in UnionML by Krishna, listing differences on conflicting definition when registering by Jeremy, using pass-through workflow store to perform CRD terminations, and Dockerizing call to go generated the Flyte IDEO make file by Daniel, and adding verbose to demo and sandbox and Flyte CTL by Hemant. Yeah, I would also like to thank all the other contributors whosoever participated in Hacktoberfest. And special thanks to Kevin, Eduardo, Dan, Praful, Katrina, Niels, and Hatham for reviewing the PRs. It wouldn't have been possible without you folks. So yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. And Samhita, let's go back to one slide. So if you look at the recap and compare, this is our second Hacktoberfest. We did one last year. So how do those Hacktoberfests compare this year versus last year?
I feel the quality of the pull requests is great this year in comparison to the previous year. And we've also got more number of PRs. I don't really remember the last year's numbers, but yeah, I think we have got more number of PRs. We have got PRs related to integrations, tutorial. We've added a tutorial. So yeah, I think it's great.
That's fantastic. I love that. Great. So let's see that we don't have to wait until Hacktoberfest 2023. Let's do something else, hopefully soon, a hackathon or something like that. And I think you will let us know when we have the next opportunity to reach out to the community. I'm going to share the links right now, where to go and what to see before we go into that. So thanks again, Calvin. Hope to see you soon. And, fantastic work here at Embark. We love it. Cool. Office hours. So always same procedure here. We have weekly office hours on Wednesday. Flyte community members should probably know this by now. We have Hatham hours at early West Coast time, and then some with Kathan as well. And there's also an Ask Flyte maintainers anything weekly on Wednesday. So I would say the typical thing, next slide, is how to engage and how to find us is to literally look at the syncs here, then go to the calendar invite, make sure you add the event. So you'll see also Mary Herger from Pajama in 2 weeks from now. Check out the YouTube channel, check out the Flyte monthly newsletter, and most importantly, don't forget us on GitHub, star us on GitHub and join the Slack community. So with that, I think this was very, very interesting. Super excited about this one. We're going to put this online. Calvin, thanks again. Also, thanks to Samhita and to Eduardo. And I look forward to seeing you on November 29th after the holidays over here in the US. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Goodbye.